organisation ce soir. I now have the pleasure to introduce our consultants from Rue Principale who will explain the revitalization process tonight. So we have with us Olivier Legault, who is the project manager, Olivier Legault, le chargé de projet, et Pierre-Olivier Morissette de Rue Principale.
Bonjour tout le monde. Hi everybody again. Si vous veux parler en français et poser des questions, il n'y aura aucun problème. Je vais principalement m'adresser en anglais. So at Rue Principale, basically, we're really a non-profit organization that we care about downtowns, basically, and we've done it for over 30 years. We've worked on the downtown revitalization, like in over 300 municipalities in Quebec and New Brunswick. So in New Brunswick, we work more with the town of Caraquette and Shediac, which are the two most known projects. And what we believe in is to make a community-led revitalization project. So we think that it needs everybody that have this little personal initiatives, along with the city, of course, that go in the same direction. So to go in the same direction, we believe that we have to define together that same direction. That's where you can mobilize people. And when you focus on downtown, it cannot be like only about design or sidewalks or about bringing businesses or a special branding or a special way to communicate with the citizens of a town or customers of a region, or special events you want to do, but all of this linked together. So by working with those, we call that the 4 pillars, with our planning and design, marketing, community mobilization and organization, and economic development. So this is our 4 pillars that we work together, and this is what makes our approach unique in the downtown revitalization projects. So this is how we look at things, and what we are doing specifically here in Campbellton is basically at this diagnostic phase, which we are in right now. So we try to combine. We have 3 main objectives during that phase. The one is to mobilize the people who drive the downtown area, who have specific ideas, who live it, who have business in there. And the second is to see what are the perceptions of downtown, what are the ideas that have been thought for the last like a couple of years and decades, because you always have to you don't arrive in some place and like there's nothing that has been thought before, of course. So you want to gather all those ideas that are floating around, those plans that have been made before, and be complementary to that. And the third objective is to get the data. And we want to see what's the market potentials for growth. What is the position of the downtown area in the whole region? What should be the role of downtown in the region of Restigouche and in the Baie des Chaleurs? So I'm on this idea. I repeat it again and again this week, but the motto, which is the gateway to the Maritimes, I'd like to hear it's the hub of the Baie des Chaleurs. When you look at the map, Campbellton is that central point where all the road links. There's, of course, the bridge helps a lot for that, and it's where it contributed to its growth, what it is today, and it's the future of the town too. So it's the hub of a larger region that is across on both sides of the river, basically. So we've seen like this the decrease of town and decrease in population, maybe some of the businesses going away. I'm sure it's been a terrible pain for people that stayed here and saw that. But like, of course, the mill had a lot fewer jobs. But now, what is the future now? how it's gonna step back. We see those little indicators that okay, it's encouraging. There's a lot of young entrepreneurs that are opening business in town. So that's a very encouraging sign for us. And this is the future of the Campbellton downtown, and we're very proud to have a couple of those young entrepreneurs on the committee. So after we've done this diagnostic with where we combine the data, the perception, and we try to mobilize the people, then we make this strategic planning with the committee. So we bring the data on the table and we judge them together, and we set the priorities. Where do we start? So this is where the real consultation feeling lives, because everybody has his priority in mind, but when you see the numbers on the table and then you have the chance to talk about it, well, you set the priorities as a group. Well, this is when we're confident about what we got to do. And so when we get this strategic planning done over the start of the summer, what we want to do is to make a temporary public space collectively. So the city has a little budget for that, not a ton of money, but something that will act as a kickstart. So we want to invest in some things that are going to be sustainable, but envelope it with what the community can bring in order to make a public space in a place that will make sense and that will fit in the strategic planning. So to end up doing a collective project to make the city together, it's kind of it serves to build momentum and okay, the cooperation is what we need to have a nice downtown. The communication, the transparency, and this is a way to work together. So on a specific project that will, an action that will be concrete, that you will see, that you will live, and hopefully it will be a collective accomplishment that will help build something and make a relationship between all the stakeholders that will last. So this is what we're here for. We want to leave and have a nice strategic plan and give tools to the community that will be able to do the job by itself afterwards. So this is the plan, and I'm very happy to have this